mess around and dump 5 servings quick and not even think about it. All right, think about that. You dump 5 servings on here, you're 50 grams of fat in that quick. All right, if you have a recipe, go ahead, send it my way. I'm gonna try it out. If it fits in, and I'll try to adjust it to where it fits into my personal goals. And as I make these videos, I'll try to help you, give you tips on how you can adjust it to fit into your personal goals. Okay, I made a meal the other night. Somebody sent me this recipe. I tried it out. Let me just say, it was good. The whole family liked it. It was super simple to make. So I'm here to show you exactly what to get to make it. Man, you can make this meal. Everybody's gonna love it, almost guaranteed. If you're new to my channel, I'm Mr. Mom 713, stay-at-home dad. Been a stay-at-home dad for over a decade. I'm here to help you get and stay fit and show you the easiest ways to do it. Let me show you what to get for this meal. Man, this joker was so easy. I'm gonna show you a few different options that you can use with it, but let's start out with our protein. So first up, I went ahead and went with some 96 lean protein. Now the way I cook this is I put it in a crock pot. All right, so it just made it super simple. On this right here, 4 ounces is 140 calories, 4.5 grams of fat, and 24 grams of protein in here. So find out how much protein you're trying to get daily and then measure it out. Get you a scale, measure out how much, 4 to 6 ounces, whatever fits your personal goals, use that. But if you're making it for the family, I just use this whole thing, right? And now I'm gonna show you exactly what else to put in here to make this meal. It was ready so quick and the whole family liked it. Even the kids that said they weren't gonna like it, they liked it too, all right? Okay, just to give you another option, if you're really trying to keep the fats extremely low, this would work out perfectly for this meal also. Some ground turkey, okay? Turkey is so lean, all right? If you're really trying to go low fat, remember this has 4.5 grams of fat and 4 ounces. Let's look at this turkey. 4 ounces, 120 calories, 1 gram of fat, 28 grams of protein. So it has more protein plus it's less fat. Now, however, the only problem with turkey is that the lower the fat on any type of meat, it's going to be more dry, especially with beef or turkey. That's what I found. Beef, turkey, ground chicken, they're all going to be dry. So now in this meal, there's so much seasoning, so much flavor. I don't think you have to worry about that. So if you're looking for a lower fat option, definitely go with turkey, okay? Remember, 1 gram of fat, 28 grams of protein compared to 4.5 grams of fat, 24 grams of protein. Come on now. Go with the turkey if you want to, however you want to roll, all right? Okay, next up, to make this meal taste great, this comes in clutch. Okay, now this right here, Kettle Fire bone broth, the beef bone broth, this is my favorite one that I like to use. Okay, you can use any kind of bone broth you want, but Kettle Fire, I found it's the best tasting one. Okay, most stores sell it as well, but you're going to use, if you use this entire thing of beef, so what you're going to do is you're going to add 1 cup of this to the beef, let it simmer in the pan or in the crock pot. If you have not tried Kettle Fire yet, go get you some. I cook with it all the time. I use this almost every day because I'm almost eating meat almost every day. Okay, so I use a little bit of this. The great thing about it, even if you had 4 ounces of beef in the pan, put a little Kettle Fire in the pan. It's going to give it flavor. It adds a little protein too, but it's going to give it flavor and it's going to help it from sticking to the pan. So it really helps out, all right? And it tastes great. Okay, so definitely check this out. Let's go find some other ingredients. Okay, now next up, this came in clutch. All right, I've used this before in a few of my recipes and it really gives a great flavor. It also tastes really good on chicken, but this right here, cream of mushroom. Now for this meal, when I use this whole pound here, I use the entire can. Okay, so you got 1 can, 1 pound, and then you got 1 cup of the Kettle Fire. That's what you're gonna have. But man, there's something about this cream of mushroom soup. If you've cooked with it, you let me know in the comments, what are some of your recipes you like to cook with cream of mushroom soup? It is a game changer. The flavor that it adds is amazing. Like I said, I've had it with chicken, but with the beef, man, it tasted good. Okay, so definitely check this out. It's kind of like a little cheat code. Okay, you can keep it in the pantry. Like I say, you keep your pantry stocked, fridge stocked. You stay ready. If you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. Come on now, I keep saying that. Only a few more. Let's go check it out. Okay, where's the rest of it at? Let's find. Maybe it's over here. Let's check over here. Okay, now this doesn't go in with this meal, but if you're at Walmart, I have to recommend this right here, man. This you can, well, actually you can put it in this meal if you want to, but man, this stuff is great. Okay, I've made videos with this before. I've been using this all the time, right? The G Hughes Tex-Mex sauce with beef. Come on now. It's so simple, so easy. I just had to add that in there because I'm in the aisle and I saw it and I got to recommend it. All right, so check this out. If you're looking for a good sauce, come on now, can't beat it. Okay, back to the recipe. All right, so this recipe also called for diced tomatoes. All right, so I added probably about half a can to a can, however many tomatoes you want in there. It gives it great flavor in this meal, okay? So go grab you some diced tomatoes and it's gonna add some good flavor to if you're using the beef or if you're using that turkey. Either one, it's just gonna add some more flavor to it, okay? So keep these in the pantry as well, right? Because you're gonna stay ready, all right? If you just have some beef, throw some of this in there, and a little taco seasoning, and you got some tacos real quick, all right? See how quick it is? If you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. Come on now. Okay, now this recipe called for this right here, some pasta. You need to make sure the pasta fits into your personal diet, all right? So if it does, go for it. It called for bow tie pasta, which I agree, bow tie pasta is great, okay? Now you can get regular pasta, or what I prefer to get is protein pasta, all right? This is just how I like to roll. 2 ounces of this is gonna add 10 more grams of protein in, so you can measure out how much you're trying to get, how much protein you need. You can make it a high protein meal. It tastes great. So what I did, instead of adding the pasta to the meat, I cooked the pasta separately, and then I added it at the end, because I didn't know how long it would take. I didn't want the pasta getting a little too soft or anything like that. So I went ahead and made the pasta, and then I dumped it in to the meat and the sauce and everything that was cooking at the end. I just mixed it all together. Man, I'm trying to tell you, it came out great. All right. I really liked it. Go ahead and pick out whatever kind of pasta you want to go with. Make sure it fits into your diet. If it doesn't fit into your diet, what you're going to do, you can leave out the pasta. You can add in something like this. You can add in some angel hair. These are miracle noodles, super low carb. If you're on a low carb diet and you don't want to go with the pasta, go with something like angel hair. Miracle noodles, they are great. I use them all the time in a lot of my recipes, especially if I'm trying to go lower carb. If you don't want to go with these two, what you can also do is do some cauliflower rice. That's my other go-to. If I'm trying to keep it low, go with cauliflower rice. Or what I like to do as well is I like to just go with broccoli, fresh broccoli. I like to air broil it, and then I'll add it. I actually added it to this meal. I had the meat, I had the pasta. I threw broccoli in there in the bowl as well. Okay, now the final item that you're gonna put on this meal that the recipe calls for is cheese. Now, you have to watch out with the cheese, okay? Because cheese can add up calories. It can add up fats real quick, right? If you don't watch out, but there's different options you can do, but what I highly suggest you do is get a scale and measure it out, or get you some measuring cups and measure it out. Don't just dump a bunch of cheese on there, okay? Now, the good thing about cheese, if the kids don't like it, they're like, oh, I don't want to eat that. Throw some cheese on it. I bet you they're going to like it, right? Cheese makes everything taste better. Let me show you the cheese that I use. So I like to go with cheddar cheese. I like to mix like a cheddar with a mozzarella, all right? Because I think they just taste great going together, okay? But let me show you the nutrition facts on this cheese. Now, it can add up real quick. You need to watch it on this, all right? Okay, so a portion size, 1 ounce is 110 calories, 10 grams of fat, and 6 grams of protein in this, okay? So 1 ounce, that ain't much at all, okay? If you measure it out, you'll see it's not much. So that's why you have to measure it out. You can mess around and dump 5 servings quick and not even think about it, all right? Think about that. You dump 5 servings on here, you're 50 grams of fat in that quick, all right? Yes, it tastes good, but unless your diet can fit 50 grams of fat in one meal, then you might go overboard. So if your diet can fit it, go ahead, go for it, right? It all depends on you. Everybody's different, but this is a cheese that I like to use.
Spring is in the air, and it's the perfect time to refresh your pin online at www.
Let me wait for him to stop talking. Got to make the announcements, right? All right, back to the video. Check this out. All right, so this mozzarella, now mozzarella is a little bit less fat. Okay, so let's look at this one. 1 ounce is 80 calories and 6 grams of fat. Okay, so, and this one has 7 grams of protein. So it's a little bit less fat. So if you're trying to keep it a little bit lower fat, definitely go with the mozzarella. All right, if you're worried about the fats, I got you covered. All right, go get you some fat-free cheese. Now, the thing about the fat-free cheese is, make sure, I've found that when I'm having fat-free cheese, you have to wash it first. That might sound kind of weird, but if you wash it, if you rinse it a little bit, it just melts so much better. Okay, so you measure out. So let's look at this one. 1/4 cup is 45 calories, 0 grams of fat, and 9 grams of protein, right? And this right here. So this might be a better option for you if it fits into your diet better. But remember, a little pro tip here, wash it before. I know it's kind of weird, right? I thought it was weird too until I tried it. I was like, man, it just melts so much better. Okay, so measure out how much you need, wash it, rinse it a little bit, and then put it on there, let it melt. I'm trying to tell you, it's gonna taste good, okay? So go with some fat-free cheese if that's how you need to get down. It's up to you, or shred it off the block, however you wanna roll, all right? All right, guys, there you have it. Go get these ingredients. This, like I said, this recipe was sent to me by somebody. I said, man, I gotta try it out. Let me know if you have some recipes you want me to try. I'll try it out. I'll make a video on it, and let's get everybody eating healthier and just more options. That's the thing. If you have more options to go to, it's gonna make this whole eating healthy thing much easier. I like to try new options. I always like to have new recipes. So let me know in the comments. If you have a recipe, go ahead and send it my way. I'm gonna try it out. If it fits in, and I'll try to adjust it to where it fits into my personal goals. And as I make these videos, videos, I'll try to help you, give you tips on how you can adjust it to fit into your personal goals. Remember, we all have different goals. We all have different things that we like to eat. We all have different protein levels, carb levels, fats, all that good stuff, sodium, everything. Take these ideas and make them into something you might like to eat. Adjust to fit your personal diet, all right? Let me know what you think on this video. Throw me some recipes and I'm gonna try them out. This one was good. You're gonna like this one. Like I said, the whole family liked this one. Let me know what you think on this video. I'm gonna talk to y'all next time. Let's go.